Yeah.
A death through baptism. Died us daily. Empires to God, we go crazy.
Yeah. Where your church clothes at? Inside or out? Better run that back. Where your church clothes at? Do you stand when you crouch? Better yearn that fat. Where your church clothes at? Mighty man or a mouse if you ain't merged that tat. Bet. Where your church clothes at? Where you land if you pounce? Worth learning that yet? I had to turn the temperature up, cause it seemed that it lacked. I had to reveal my wealth, cause people needing that stat. Went from stuff to exceeding the max. Faith to faith when reading from Acts. Is your life real? Or is it an act? What acts when reading from scripts? If it's bad, if it cuts, get cracked. Looking at centerfold, willing lead to adjust, but caring less if presentable. If you admit to healing, do I speak your language, or is cadence enough to be able to will the flow? I go through different realms to be able to be amenable. PS to all my inner flows. Live life in the moment, not married to rap, so I do it in intervals. Where your church clothes at? Inside or out? Better run that back. Where your church clothes at? Do you stand when you crouch? Better yearn that fat. Where your church clothes at? Mighty man or a mouse if you can't merge that tat. Where your church clothes at? Where you land if you pounce? Worth learning that yet? It's only agape. If you not hip, you shouldn't be meddling. This world was sick. I did my part. The Lord is our medicine. He is the King. All glory to Him. His reign with Neverland. Humbling fiends. Tame false endeavors. Never a chance to win. He's never the throne. Better than sword in the stone. His love is the greatest. AKA charity. Benevolence holding His own. Cracking the sky to mine. Now we can get in the zone. We stop looking up. Ironic enough. We looking within as His home. Church clothes. Work mode. Rehearse flows. Merge soul. Learn knows. And birth scrolls revealed. The energy of the sun, thawing the cup, so what was chilled, it's open, what was sealed, redeemed. Yeah, so where your church clothes at? Inside or out? Better run that back. Birth pains. Where your church clothes at? Do you stand when you crouch? Better yearn that fat. Great and terrible day. Where your church clothes at? Mighty man or a mouse if you can't merge that tat. Emphasis on great. Where your church clothes at? Where you land if you pounce? Worth learning that yet? So this energy dance you never see breathing through Prince is a key. Cause it's a sea, he lended a hand, extended the land. Now we got mans to demolish the beat. Whoa.
Yeah, hey, where your church clothes at? Where your virtues? Do you promise to stay 10 toes like church shoes? Where's you slacking, baby? You gotta be suited to keep up with your practice, baby. See what that scripture say. Just like my drip today, I'm rocking fear of God, just like the Christians say. Look, I might miss a plate and get it back, then double up. When I was down, I never gave up. I had to work hard, I had to humble up. Now I get respect, I'm so fly, and I'm at your neck like a bow tie. Came straight from the bottom, now we way up, and I'm multi. My enemies is DOA, promise to never be a waste. You gotta hit your knees and pray, and all your problems be erased. All we really need is grace. Never chasing clout. When you face hate and doubt, that's just trying your patience out. Let's go.
Yeah. Where your church clothes at? Inside or out? Better run that back. Where your church clothes at? Do you stand when you crouch? Better yearn that fat. Where your church clothes at? Mighty man or a mouse if you ain't merged that tat. Bet. Where your church clothes at? Where you land if you pounce? Worth learning that yet?